Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another account review in Summoners War. We are in Chronicle's account. This is a global account wanting advice in PvP in most cases. He needs help with arena team building and also for RTA. He did tell me that he is playing a Curry SW style RTA team, which I do think that's a great playstyle, but it's definitely not for everybody. It also requires rune efficiency. Now it doesn't have to be fast, but I think the efficiency of your runes need to be out of the world, or at least much greater than the average players in that rank, as you are saying that you're going to go second turn. So you need to survive all those first turn hits and then go from there. But it is definitely a working RTA team. Curry SW plays that almost every season and he constantly gets G2, G3 with it. Lastly, he says for dungeons, he can't find a good team to run with his Rune Quality, so he was just running R5, which is kind of surprising. We'll check if he does have the units to do some speed teams for giants, for dragons, and for everything else. It really doesn't matter. I think just making a safe team is the way to go. Now, it shows us that he is F3 in regular arena and C1 in RTA. Definitely shows us that he has an issue building teams, offenses, defenses for arena, or maybe he just can't rush. Maybe the time doesn't work for him. We'll check that out. For RTA C1, we'll have to see his rune quality and give our opinion if he could go higher than that best rank. And for Siege, he's in G1, which he didn't really request anything for. Okay, so I think we'll be focusing in arena, RTA, and a dungeon team. But let's first check out his rune quality. Okay, so we have imported his JSON runes, 6-star, level 12 to 15. Let's see how many 110 plus percentages he has. 100 to 110. 66 is actually not too bad. And seeing these, it does look like he is grinding them and jamming them. So that's great. Maybe they're just lacking a percent here and there from either a hero max, or some might be even worthy of legends. But it does look like he is grinding these stuff, although there are some that are lacking. +4 there for an HP percentage. Another +4 here for an attack percentage. It looks like he's working on them and he knows that from these tags. It says needs grinds. Done. This is done apparently. Yeah, so he's tracking these nice runes well through tags, and I'm guessing that's how he figures out once he gets the needed grind to figure out which rune he could give it to. 90 to 100. I mean, 60 is not bad, but it's definitely not a whole lot. 276 runes. It does look like the basis of his runes are pretty low in efficiency, so that's why we don't see a whole lot of them, because it's out of 1,900 runes. So technically that means he only has around 350 runes that are over 90% efficiency. That's 20% of what he has, and that's actually really low. Knowing that, let's go check out his sets, because I'm gonna guess that their efficiency is low, so we're not gonna see a whole lot of fast stuff. 27, 26, 25. Okay, so from this you could tell that he is lacking hero grinds. Gems are also an issue, but grinds overall, maybe it is just a grind issue, but this is not too slow, as he does have a couple 27s at the very least, and he could get 28 as well. This could be actually a 30. Oh sorry, this could be 28 as well. Another 27. So at least it looks like it's grind issues. He is giving them a lot of tags. Some are done, which are interesting. Well, it looks like if they have a +4, they're done. How about this +3? Yeah, see, this is not done. This should be at least a +4. I'm guessing he's marking them done if they even have a max blue grind, and I think that's not that great, especially for speed. Despair. Okay, 24s all around, also grind issues. Violent. 26, 26, this could be 27, another 27, again, grind issues. Yeah, see this attack flat as well, gem issues as well. And then 28, 27 for Will, also missing grind. So R5 definitely looks like an issue for sure. So I'll continue R5 for a while until you get all of these runes that we've just seen on the first page, fully grinded with hero grinds and gems at the very least, and then move on from there. Always check your own swap. There is a web version of it, and if you're not using it for the optimizing purpose, you could always use the web version, import your own JSON file, and see how you're improving by going into this rune tab. But right now, I think R5 is definitely lacking. Back in the game, let's first talk regarding PvE. So he doesn't know if he has good units for a fast, I'm gonna say Giants and Dragons team, because I don't think there is a really fast MB team that's relatively safe for regular players. And the artifact dungeons, I think the regular team works well enough. Let's first talk about Giants. So do you have Teshar? If you have Teshar, you have no issue. Teshar. Are you using the Wind Homunculus? You are. Do you have Luna or Lin? You do. So you have a fast GB12 team, GB Abyssar team. Should be very easy. For Dragons, I personally don't like the Kyle team or the Liam team. Well, the Liam team especially, Kyle's a little better. But if you want to get a really safe one, I do prefer the twin team. So let's check that. You probably have the twins. Yep. Do you have Deva? You do. Then you're done. You have Verd. You should have Lauren. So I'm pretty sure you can make this team. Do you have Liam or Kyle? You have Liam right there. Do you have Kyle? You do. So I don't think it's a box issue. It's definitely either a rune issue or you're not able to use swapped to make the efficient builds for you to utilize the best of your damage sets to get a safe fast dungeon team. Unless I'm totally wrong here and you are running those teams, but you want even a quicker one. No. Yeah. See, you're not using Teshar. You are using this, and I do think 50 seconds is what you usually get. If you want something quicker, you will have to go with the Liam team, but I know that is a little harder. The Kyle team is a little safer with the double Tions or Konamiya Tion, whatever that team is. That could be a little safer, around the 30-40 second range. But I know that also has a rune requirement. You have to have decent damage runes. But I am pretty sure that you could get faster dungeon teams. I am confident. Going back to the box, let's look for Arena, but first look at LD5s. No Dark, LD5. You have Lima, which you could use for RTA. You don't have Aaliyah. You do have Halfus, maybe for defense. Do you have Triton? You do. Perfect. You have Leo. Perfect. You have Tiana. That's great. You even have Jameer. Good things to note. Do you have the Water Cookie? You do. Okay. I do see a defense you could definitely run that I like to do. I think putting an RNG aspect in defense is really, really good. So I do like putting in Water Cookie in defense with the Triton, because I think Triton is probably one of the strongest speed contesting units in defense these days. Very fast base speed, and it has a full strip, pushback. It's great. But it does have a chance to derp. I think that still makes it better than Clara, as you can't ignore the difference of base speed. You do also have Camila, that's great. I see that you have Varad. Did you have Christina? No Christina though. Okay, so you could go with Varad second turn team. It's slower, but if it's a fast team without Camila, I think it's just as quick. For fire, do you have Zeros? You do. Do you have Vanessa? You don't. Okay, so it has to be a Samat, Triton, Water Cookie, Juno type of team is what I would go for. Yeah, you don't have Pyeongchor, right? Yeah, no Pyeongchor either. And we'll go into Arena to see what offenses I'll use, and then we'll talk about RTA. Definitely think you get higher than F3. I think Kong C3, even the Punisher should be possible. I don't like this team. It's bad. Don't do it. This one, I think you had some math. thankfully. Oof, is it out here? No, oh shoot. Do you have a speed lead? Oh shoot, okay. I might have made the conclusion way too quickly. What the heck are you gonna do here? You don't have more either. Oh my goodness, this is bad. Now Clara makes this defense much weaker, because the lead is so much weaker. Oh, okay. There is saving grace. You have Halfist, another 24 lead. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely do this. This would be your defense. There you go. And for offenses, what the heck are you running? What the heck are you running? Very weird teams I'm seeing. This will definitely be the second turn team. So there's one. Also run a Chiu Zeros team. Did you have Chiu though? No Chiu. Okay, never mind. Did you have Heigang? No Heigang either. So this is kind of tricky. You could go with Bomb team because you did have Sierra with the Jogan. It does well against Pyeongchar teams, but you do have to rune it well. They have to be tuned well so that like Junos can't cut it. And that is pretty hard. Your bomb will be a John. Oh, which you don't have, so John's out of the window. I mean, you could use 2 bombers, but a reset is actually really helpful. The fact you don't have that, and the fact that you have Cian is also horrendous. Cian's in that 4, come on. Do you have any bombers? You don't even have any bombers. Okay, build the 2 bombers. And I guess that's the only 2 offenses I'll run. Yeah, you can't really contest speed because you don't have a good speed lead. Like, we'll use Oliver for offense. You can, but the team will be very slow in my opinion. Because what does Oliver bring into the picture? Ooh, there are more. Oh, so here's the Jameer. Huh. Oh, shoot, you don't have the bomber. No Cian. Okay, bomb team is out of the picture as well. So you really only have 1 offense, which is second turn Leo team. Let me look at this. Like this one too is very, very weird. It has to be tuned well. Like, can you put a booster here? Would it be better? I mean, I get why you're using Chilling because you want to outspeed. But man, like Asher would have been better in my opinion because Asher gives a boost as well. I'd rather do this because attack buff comes in here anyways. You don't need crit rate on Zeros. So I'd probably just do this. Yeah, this would work. It depends on how fast you get Asher. And this is, I guess, some sort of second turn team. This could also work, but I'll just use this. And let's see if there are any other daughters you could bring in. Rika. Damn, but it does definitely look like you're missing a lot of good units. Again, it seems like that other account that was missing one of everything. And it was very hard for him to build a specific AO, AD, siege defense, siege offense, and so on. I think you're pretty much in the same spot. I don't know if this girl is the right unit to put in here. But okay, I think this will be better. At least with the Tomoe, you will bring in some control. It's not like bad runes. I mean, it's not scaled up, but it could definitely work. But I think it has to be faster. Because you don't have Heigang, you will need to at least have some speed to either cut in or just take a turn. For RTA, C1, 52% win rate. Not a whole lot of games to be honest, so that's good. But wow, 545 games last season? No, 2 seasons ago to get a C1 rank. With a 49% win rate, guys. Box is small. I'm guessing you're going, like you said, you're going a full second turn team. I think I would make Angela then your core pick, like we've seen in one of my reviews, and just think of taking her lead, because that's a 55% resistant lead that gives a whole lot of more stats in tankiness or damage for all of your other units. So that's how I'll change things. Is there anything better? I would definitely add Lima in your second turn team. Why not? I think that would be a great unit to put in a second turn team. If it fits well. I think Miles is a great second turn team unit. Also doesn't have to be really fast due to his passive. He is fast in nature. Madden would be cool too. There's a lot of stuff, and these units are all annoying on 100 res. Oh, Ashar is an awesome unit to play with on 100 res, or just tanky in general. I think you don't have to make your box smaller. Your box is good enough. I don't know why you don't have a Riley in your second turn team, right? I mean, having sustain is really what you need. You also should be having your Alaya here if you get it skilled up, something like that. Yeah, because you have enough damage dealers, you also have decent supports, but I think you need some more sustain. Like there's Eladriel, but these could all play a part, especially whether it's not first turn or second turn. Like if it's like you can make one for each, like the case where you do bring out Leo and the case where you do not. But just keep in mind, you can't make all your things too slow because the opponent always has the option to ban out your Leo. And this is what I mean. I see that you have a whole lot of resistance on all your units, but by making these on a 45% resistance build and taking Angela in most of your draft, it really allows you to get a whole lot of more stats outside of resistance. Now, I know people will argue that what happens if they ban Angela? Yes, that kind of sucks, but you guys have to always remember resistance is a game of chance. Even if you have 100% resistance, there's a good chance that you're going to get stunned, you're going to get defense broken, you're going to get controlled. And that's because the opponent tends to bring in max accuracy on those controlling units. So it's not really bad that you don't have 100 resistance because you are making that up with the additional stats you are bringing in. Now, it's great if your Angela goes through because your resistance then is there plus your tanky stats, but sometimes you don't get both. So I do think it is much better to tone down all the resistance in this draft and just make sure that you bring in Angela in your draft, in your picks, in your 5 picks, so that you always have the option to go with your lead that ensures 100 res within your team, and you also have very tanky stats or even more stats just in general because you also want to do damage. But that is my recommendation there. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Angela first picks. I guess your first pick is kind of confusing. Not a whole lot of things that you could take as a first pick. That looks like super strong, but I think Kapsu first pick is nice. I think Kapsu's an annoying unit, so maybe you could do that. I think it's always good to have a Kapsu on your side. And I wouldn't pick like Miles or anything, since you know that you might also, because you might be the one that's bringing out the Leo, and you don't want to restrict yourself in your draft. Anything else? No. I think that's good enough. I mean, if you have the Harg, I think Harg will be great too. Yeah, just a little more supportive units all around. I'm not doing Siege because he's really only there for the rewards, which is fine. There is a good chance that after you're done improving in Arena, improving in RTA, you would want to touch Siege because who knows, maybe you would want more rewards. So I will always start there. I'll always start on the offensive side, then go into defense. I think trying to get more wins first and then building defenses that get wins is the right way to go. Yeah, but that was it for this review, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want account reviews like this, please join my Patreon. If you guys want account improvements, join my Discord, fill out the Google form. Now I'll see you guys next time. Bye.